In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, B-Up's on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep.
What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You're watching Sports Talk with BiG on a Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Want to thank everybody who's tuning in right now. One thing that I ask that you do as you come in, just hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Tonight, we got Uncle Steve and JR Boxing. We're going to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes football team. My question is, will Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes win the Big 12 this year? That's the question that I got. And we want you all to participate in the chat. And around about that 8:30 or 8:45 hour, we're going to drop the link to see. Do one of our guests want to come up and talk about 2 or 3 minutes? You don't have to show your face. One thing we ask that you do, be respectful. That's it. Just trying to keep the community, keep the family closer, just to make sure that you know we value you and we want you part of the show also. All right? All right. Let's bring the guys up. My dog, what's going on, man?
He was.
How's your day, bro?
Baby, what up?
How was your day? How's your day, man? How's your day?
Oh, it was good, man. Had a good day, man. Had to block my schedule for a few things, man. Got some bad weather coming in, so schedule blocked up. And I'm gonna have to be a teacher, an in-home teacher tomorrow, as the kids are in asynchronous study time. So that just means they're gonna be at home doing work all day. So I'll be at home with the kids while my wife out there saving the world tomorrow.
Hey, all right, man. Hey, been through that. I'm glad I ain't got to do that no more. But hey, more power to you. I'm sure you can be in the house. Let's bring the maestro up. He need no introduction. What's going on, Mr. Steve Whitney, better known as Uncle Steve? What's going on, Doctor?
Man, it's all good. It's all good. What's going on, Daddy Daycare?
What's going on,
Man, it's another day, baby. Another day. That's all.
Yeah, it is. Hey, I was watching recent preacher, probably about an hour ago. I saw where Coach Prime, a little under the weather, man. Want to get shout out to him and hope he get better. I saw where he trying to get that IV in. I said, man, Coach Prime's going through a lot, but I wish him the best. And if he come across this video, my brother, we praying for you and hope you feel better. Take care of yourself. I know you got a lot coming up in the next couple of weeks and next month, and we rooting for you. All right. All right, guys. Let's get into the show. I want to thank everybody who tuned into my show last night. I just had a little fun with the gang. And I appreciate y'all. And, hey, it's the off season, so you have to come up with your own content. And, man, I try to put it out there. I tried to make a movie last night. Boy, and the email that I was getting, appreciate y'all. Appreciate the love. Miss Selva Jones, you always my number one star. My number one. Steve got some glasses on. I guess everybody keep telling me, Dad, you know you need some glasses, don't you? I said, I'm still cool. She said, ain't gonna be cool when you run into that stop sign. MD, what's going on, MD? I said, dog, you like that? Yeah, man. Once again, Miss TM, what's going on? Appreciate you. Appreciate the love. Appreciate you stopping by. Miss Debbie Garcia, appreciate the love stopping by. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Boss lady, boss lady, boss lady. Miss Phyllis Smith. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Patrick Williams, what's up? Appreciate you. JJ, what's going on, man? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Hey, the question that I got several questions. I hope y'all got some questions too. I don't want to do the show by myself that y'all want to ask the chat to jump in. But let's get this thing started. Hey, like the Tyler said, I should have put the word can. I should have never put the word. I should have substituted the word can for will. Can Coach Prime and the Colorado football team win the Big 12 this year? JR.
Can they win the Big 12 this year? Yeah, anybody can do anything they want to do. So yes, I believe they can win the Big 12. They have the players on the roster to do so. You got the coaching staff to do so as well. Yeah, I mean, it simply come down to will. Will they do it? But can they? Yes, they can. As with every other 15 other teams in the Big 12, they also have opportunity as well too. But they can win the Big 12. Will they? It's remain to be seen.
What thing?
Well, JR nailed it. They can do it, and but will. Like last year, Arizona State, didn't nobody think they could win.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened there? they shocked the world, baby. Scatterboo left, scatterboo right, scatterboo up the middle. Scatterboo still running. It all goes. Scatterboo. I went to the mailbox. Scatterboo still running. He like the post office man. He's still running. He like Amazon, baby. He's still running. And Colorado can do the same thing. They still can be running. It's a mindset. I tell everybody, if they want to win, they have to get on the express. And if they don't get on the Seaton Express, then we could cancel Christmas. Christmas ain't coming early for us. But if they get on the Seaton Express, I look forward to them winning the Big 12 or being very successful. Back to you, B-Watch.
All right, appreciate that. Appreciate that intro y'all just did. Now let's get into the nuts and excuse me, I don't mean that. Let's get in the screws and you know what I'm saying, the conversation.
You thinking about wings right now. You thinking about the wings right now.
I know I should have said that around you. But check this out. In order for them to win the Big 12, it's some things they need to do. First of all, I think Coach Prime done it with the new strength and conditioning coach right now in the offseason. Coach Andre Swayze. When you look at the strength and conditioning coach, Swayze, and the program that he has implemented so far, compared to last year, it's like this group more tighter, man. Look like they having fun. Look like they more together. Look like they trying to help each other to be better. Look like ain't no, right now it ain't no wide receiver one, ain't no running back one, ain't no quarterback one. It look like they having fun right now. So when you look at the offseason and the strength and conditioning coach program, JR, what do you see so far?
I see a lot of togetherness. I see a lot of competition. I see a lot of motivation. I see a lot of this has to be my time. This has to be my year. Coach Swayze came in and he made an immediate impact. He put his imprint, his fingerprints, his thoughts, his attitude. He immediately put that into the program from his very first introduction to the team. So what I see is very, very it's going in a very, very good direction. Can't wait to see more. Can't wait to see, right now we in a shorts and shirt kind of marathon. Ready to see more. But what we have seen so far, what they have put out to us thus far, I really like what I'm seeing. I agree with you, B. Watts. It's that togetherness. It's that competition. And it feels like the pressure of expectation is off a lot of those young men's shoulders, in my opinion.
You keep saying you want to see more. I mean, what more to see in the strength and conditioning program? Yeah.
To me, what I want to see more of, I want to see more
In a strength and conditioning now. This is where we at right now.
In a strength and conditioning manner, I want to see more physicalness when it comes to how they attack certain things, like in a physical way, like a no nonsense type of way. I mean, go about being yourself. Of course, be yourself. Around your team, around your players, around your teammates and stuff like that. But a more physical presence and a more like no nonsense type of, like, man, we here to get it done, to take care of business because we want to win it all. Like that's the type of thing, that I would want to see. Obviously, they're young men, so there's a lot of I don't want to call it playfulness. It's togetherness, whatever you want to call it. But to me, I want to see just more so like, nah, this it. We ain't here to laugh, joke, talk. I'm here to get this work in, and I'm ready to go about winning the Big 12 championship.
Okay.
Well, somebody on that talking about I need to watch my behavior. If you want me to watch my behavior, you in trouble then. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. My behavior, my name is my name, and my behavior is my behavior. And they were all in good fun. But believe you me, I'm gonna have a good time. For this time that we on here tonight, I'm gonna have a good time. And if I'm not gonna have a good time, I'm logging off. I'm logging off because I don't need it. I don't need it. But let's get here, B-Watts. Let's say this here. First, let's start this off with Coach Mo. Before we get anybody any credit, let's go to Coach Mo. Coach Mo did an outstanding job. Y'all got to realize, ask yourself, would Swayze be telling Two he can't play his music right now? That might be a problem. That might be a problem if Swayze was there and Two wanted to play his music. It might be a problem. All I'm saying is this here. Mo did a fantastic job of he set the table, baby. You need somebody to set the table. Because Coach Mo, if you look at it, and I'll keep repeating this because y'all like new stuff. See, I got a problem with people I like some new stuff too, but I like the old stuff too. I like the Temptations. I like some old stuff too. I like Teddy P when he say take it off. I'm that kind of dude. I'm a Teddy P kind of dude. I ain't talking about Teddy P in that when he had that car wreck. I'm talking about Teddy P when he had that women's only. It's Teddy P. That's what I'm talking about. But getting back to this here. Some people is over their head. They don't know what I'm talking about. They think I say Teddy P. They think I'm talking about a teddy bear. But that's another story. Let's go this here. Coach, when you're talking about Swayze is doing a fantastic job, but you had to have somebody to set the table. Coach Mo did a fantastic job of where he was at. You can say whatever you want to. Coach Mo developed those young men, but what you needed another voice in there because you can only go so far. It's like everything else. Let me give you an example. You had Tony Dungy with Tampa Bay. Tony took them. I believe they took it from him too soon, but Tony took them as far as they were going at that time. The next coach came in, new voice, very disciplined. Not saying Tony wasn't disciplined, but got to the point where he was offensive minded and he took them to that next level. So with that being said, Swayze's doing what he's supposed to do. We're talking about physicality. You're not going to see that right now. It's the wintertime. You got a lot, man. We got all of that's a whole year away. We got to come on here. What we have to see is this. You have to see them focus. You need to see them having fun. They need to have fun. If you're not going to have fun, you shouldn't be doing it. But what you're seeing, you see them together because of this here. They haven't proven anything. You don't have anybody. I hate to tell them, they ain't got nobody on that team that is proven. I'm talking about proven. I'll put it this way. I can tell you this with this much. Hodge and McKinney, I can go, they ain't quote unquote proven, but I know what I'm getting from them every game. I know. I don't have to ask questions. I know what I'm getting from them. But the rest of them, I stand corrected. The Seaton Express, I know what I'm getting from him. Period. I know what I'm getting for 77. Excellence. With that being said, when you got that limited amount of people that have really proven themselves, everybody else should be doing what I'm doing right now, doing what JR doing right now. Quiet, listen, and doing what they're supposed to be doing. Focused on, that's right, quiet, listen, and doing what you're supposed to be doing. Listening to the man talking right now, the man who's gonna tell you what they're supposed to be doing. And if you do that, you might learn something. If you don't, you won't. That ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. If you don't, you won't.
JR said, I want him out here folks. Man,
exactly.
I don't like the way you ran that. I don't like the way Seaton over there playing in that dirt. Go faster, see? God dog, man.
Hey, Ray Charles
Little Bucket killing me in the comment.
Hey, Ray Charles somebody he want to see.
Somebody he want to see Mo. What Mo can he see?
I want to see something. Man, you better sit back and relax. Somebody you want to see something. You gonna see something tomorrow when your kids running you ragged. What do you be watching?
Hey, I guarantee we don't get no group text tomorrow. I'm gonna wake them up early in the morning and say, "Hey, boy, what you doing? You don't cook them eggs and grits yet for them kids?"
Man, I'm gonna be too busy tomorrow. Too busy. I can't even sleep in like I want.
Oh boy, look here, JR. I'm finna let you redeem yourself, JR. In order for Coach Prime to win the Big 12, I keep hearing Uncle Steve. I keep hearing JR. I keep hearing Coach Drake. They gotta run the ball. Well, they got an all-pro offensive left tackle. Jordan Seaton had a good year last year. Started off kind of slow, but he caught up speed with the game. See him on the sideline. Got them numbers together. 670 days. He counted them down. He in the video, working on his feet. I ain't never seen a big man move like that in dirt. On the beach in the sand, he moving. He working on his craft because it was an eye-opener in that bowl game. They jumped him. They got him. Got him about 2 or 3 times. So now you're seeing him putting that work in on the sideline. Well, in order for Colorado to win the Big 12, Jordan Seaton got to get better. When you look at the progress of Jordan Seaton, you and Steve, what's your expectation of the big All-Pro? What's in the bag, see? Talk to me and tell Uncle Steve tonight.
For Jordan Seaton, I mean, he said it himself. He counted down the days. He said, 756 days. That countdown, that's his motivation right there. His motivation is to make it to be a pro, to be a professional. So what I expect is a professional like work ethic going forward. Like I had my bumps, I had my bruises as a true freshman, but albeit he had bumps and bruises as a true freshman, he was the best offensive lineman that we had. So I expect for him to continuously be the best offensive lineman that we have, because his work ethic, the additional time that he's putting in outside of the strength and conditioning program to be a technician, to be a master craftsman per se, that's what he's counting down to. 756 days till I can consider myself a craftsman, a master craftsman, hearing my name called in an NFL draft ceremony. He wants to be a professional. He conducts himself as a professional. That's what professionals do. They work, and then when they come home, guess what? They still got more work to do. They still doing more work. Somebody that wants to master their craft, they're not just doing it during the duty hours. A lot of these professionals, a lot of these businessmen, a lot of these business women, they tell you there's 24 hours in a day. What are you going to do with your time? It looks like Jordan Seaton is using his time very wisely, because 756 days from now, he plans on hearing his name called at the top of the NFL draft. So he wants to be that master craftsman.
Well, JR, you rocking tonight. And I saw a comment to my Seaton got cooked all season. And I just laughed because you always got that one. I'm gonna say it every week. You always got that one that you don't invite to your family reunion, because you know they gonna show they gonna be an A minus. They gonna be an A minus. They gonna come in there and they gonna act a fool. They gonna drink up food. They gonna drink all your drinks. They gonna eat all your food, and they gonna say stuff that you looking at them like to talk foolishness. And we expect that. And thank you, people out there in podcast land, because your opinion is valuable, and it's valuable to you. And that's a good thing, because some stuff ain't meant to be said. If you're talking about the Seaton Express, let's put it to you this way. The difference between the person who made that comment and Seaton gonna be a millionaire in 2 years. He already a millionaire, but he will be a millionaire and set up his family for the rest of their life in a couple of years. That's the difference. That's a big difference. And the next thing is you're gonna see this one here from that big Seaton Express. He ain't gonna do nothing but get better. And the reason he's getting better is because he does something that other people don't do. While y'all twerking, Seaton working. See, that's the difference. He put in extra work. You know, some people just go to their job, and all they do at their job is they clock in and they clock out. Other people go to their job and they read the books and get an understanding and comprehend what they're supposed to be doing, and then do some extra things by taking them additional duties so that they can further themselves and make themselves more valuable. Seaton is doing that thing. So whenever you're talking about a freshman, and let's say this again, a freshman at left tackle. If you're a freshman that's the most prestigious position on the offensive line, left tackle. That's the money maker. That's the one protect your quarterback. That's the one. You don't see freshmen. You can go all over. Alabama did it with Proctor, and Proctor got rocked over there too. He survived, but he got rocked. All I'm saying is this here. Don't expect to see a young man to come over there his freshman year that he gonna dominate when he going against 24, 25, and against BYU 27-year-old men. It just ain't gonna happen. Those men want to do the same thing he does. And then you also got to ask yourself too, the way that they set that offense up, they only had 5 people, really had 4 people blocking. If you got 4 people blocking, another team coming and they know you're going to pass 95% of the time, you don't have an advantage. You got a disadvantage. So people, stop it. Stop it. Don't you ever, and I mean ever, say anything about Seaton, because if you do, I'm going to make sure I tell you, ain't nobody hearing what you got to say. Ain't nobody coming here to hear you, Otis. Back to you, B-Watch.
Y'all heard the intro. If he can't come on here, You heard what Steve when he first came on now. He said, if I can't come over here and have a good time and say what I gotta say, I don't need me on here. I ain't getting paid. I'm blessing y'all. I'm blessing people. Hey, I only can say, well, you're right on that. But anyway, appreciate y'all take on that. Look at here. Check this out. All right. Talk to me, JR. Chat, y'all help me out. I got to get y'all involved. I need y'all involved, chat. Start me off on the first one right here. It's just a simple yes or no. Here we go. Yes or no. We'll see you finish with the most sack on the defensive side in the Big 12 this year, like they did last year. Talk to me, JR. When you give me your answer, explain why. You got 2 minutes on the clock, my brother.
Yes, and I don't even need 2 minutes. Look, simply put, we didn't lose much production. The production that we have coming back still meets the same criteria of what we put up 27 sacks in the Big 12 last year. I don't need to name off the names. Everybody in the chat know them, but I'll just say a few. Keaton Wade, Sammy Sacks, Arden Walker. That's just to name 3 right there. Those 3 guys right there, look up their sack totals during the year. Look them up. They accounted for, if my math is correct, they accounted for about a third of the 27 sacks that CU had leading the Big 12 last year. Just those 3 young men. So the production is still there. So yes, B. Watts, we will lead the Big 12 in sacks.
This is an easy one here, yes. And the reason I say yes, you got to realize going into the second season, these guys got a lot of playing time under their belt. They have been very successful at what they did. You also got a coach who understands, defensive coach now. He can switch up his schemes on certain possessions now to play a lot of more zones when you're doing this here, which will help the defense out big time to get to that quarterback. And he also can do schemes where he blitz more. If it's me, I'll blitz even more. I'll bring Stoudemire up blitzing if it's me, personally, with his size and the way he gets to people. With that being said, with the way that his DBs play defense, I expect them not only to lead them in sacks, but I also expect them to lead them in interceptions also. Back to you, B-Watch.
All right. Appreciate that answer. Want to thank everybody for tuning in right now. Hey, we're right at the 30-minute mark. We want to thank you for participating in the chat also. Appreciate y'all on that. I really do. All right. Here we go. Coming back at you, JR. Right here. Oh, I read that. Here go the question. Y'all help me out, chat. Help me out. We'll see you have a wide receiver to lead the Big 12 in receiving yard and name that person who you think might have that opportunity if you have one. Talk to me.
Unfortunately, no. I don't have a receiver from our receiver group leading the Big 12. And my reason for that is I see us being a more run style, not necessarily run heavy, but I see us controlling a game, utilizing more run. So I think that'll kind of eat away from having somebody like Omarion Miller or JoJo Williams being the leader of the Big 12 in receiving yards, because I think our running backs will be more so put out in front, and our quarterback, whoever that may be, but I'm thinking it will be Salter, at least to start the year off for sure. He'll probably be using his legs as well to move the ball. So I'm going to say no to being the leader of Big 12 when it comes to receiver.
I say no. They're going to be more balanced. And when you're more balanced, when you're going to be running the ball, and not only running the ball, you're also going to have a quarterback like JR said, which he hit 100%, that's going to be running the ball also. What you have this year compared to previous years is this one here. Salter is going to hit the open person. And what you're going to have is he's going to drop the ball down. And what I mean by that, instead of trying to go for a 30-yard bomb, he's going to be hitting 5 yards. So your tight ends are going to get quite a few passes. The running backs is going to get quite a few passes out the backfield. So you're going to see a balanced offense. And when you see a balanced offense, that means he's going to spread the ball around for everybody. And if he's doing that along with that defense, you don't need to have a receiver with no 14. You're going to need about 1,400 yards to be the leading receiver in the Big 12, because you're going to have Texas Tech and these other teams that are going to throw that ball. And Houston and several other teams going to throw that ball. West Virginia runs. But with that being said, you're going to have to understand, we're about winning. We ain't about leading in receiving yards, passing yards. It's about winning. And if they want to win with the defense they have, they need to be balanced. Back to you, B-Watch.
Okay. Hey, well, appreciate everybody participating in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. I got about 3 more questions. And after that, I'm going to drop that link. If you want to come up, click on the link. But I'm going to remind you, we're going to be respectful of one another. I don't know what you're going to say. You got to be respectful for the coaches, and the player. And I'm going to drop that link. I need a male, just one, and also a female. You don't have to show your face. We're going to give you 2 minutes if you, whatever you want to say, or you want to ask the question for the panel. All right. And I hope Lil Bucket the first one to jump up now. Yeah. I'm going to call you out. Here we go. Here you go. Help me out, chat. Help me out. We'll see you have a running back to lead the Big 12 in rushing yard. Talk to me, JR.
As much as I've been talking about the running game, I gotta go no. And to me, it's just more so I know, man. I know. As much as I'm like, no running backs left. We got Marshall Falk now. We got Salter. We got, as much as I'm bigging up the running game, I just think it's more so a time on task type of thing. We have not been a running team for the last 2 years. So for that switch to be like, like that and be the leader of it, I just don't see it. Obviously, the coaching staff is going to be working hard to get the young men ready, to put them in the best position to be successful in the running game. But I just don't see it, just due to the sheer fact it's time on task. If we were like middle of the pack in the running game last year, and then you brought that question and like, well, we was middle of the pack, we might have a chance. I mean, we was dead last. And to go from dead last to first, I just don't see it, B. Watts. I don't. I want to, but I just don't see it.
Oh, what you been bragging about? They're going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball. We got margin ball. And then you're chicken out.
I know.
Keep trying to tell you, boy. Well, you're going to have one. He just ain't going to be that running back. Go ahead. Go ahead, MC.
Well, this is going to be sweet and to the point. Like they always say, I have to go to my girl, Whitney Houston. And she say H to the no. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. No day, no, not today, not tomorrow. No, it's not going to happen. And it's not going to happen because of this here. I'm not saying the running backs can't do it. I just truly think when you're dealing with running backs, it takes time for them to build their bodies to the point where they're going to be able to take that kind of pound and ground for this year. So I see little nicks that might come up that might prevent somebody. You'll have somebody. What I do think you're going to have somebody early that's going to be rocking and rolling, that's got big numbers. But like anything else, things happen with Coach Prime's team. You drop that ball on the ground, you might not see that person again because he got 4 people behind him. So it's all kind of little situations. It ain't like other teams. Other teams, you can fumble that ball and they'll put you back in there. Coach Prime believes you got to hold on to that ball, because if you give away that ball, you're giving away the game, and he ain't going for that. So because of those variables, and they have never done it before, that's the next thing. If you've never done something before, it's hard for me to say you're going to do it, right now. Because to me, this is the main reason, B-Watts, which running back have told you. Now, you hear them talking about they can outrun somebody, but which running back have you heard say, I'm going to have 1,000 yards? You got to speak it first. It got to have, like Felix say, Miss Smith said, it's got to be some in your head. Once it's in your head, That space in your head that you put it in your mind, you can do it. But ain't nobody said it. And if they don't say it, I'm not going to say it. Back to you, B-Watts.
Well, I told JR alley-oop come. He been hollering this running game. We're going to run. Text here, text there. Man, I get up and go to the bathroom at 3 o'clock in the morning. I read my phone. Got 5 texts here. Damn, all of them, JR. Man, I throw that phone. Damn, where that girl? Why that girl didn't text? JR text. Man, we just got through talking about Colorado for 2 hours. I said, why I'm the only one got to answer? Why Greg ain't answer? Why Steve ain't answer?
When you know, you know. When Greg go to texting, I go to sleeping.
I said, hell, I'm about to add Coach Dre in this damn chat so somebody talk to him. Hey, man, I talk about Colorado at least 1 hour a day. I ain't got time to be. That's my dog, though. JR is my dog. I don't care what nobody say. But look at here. Got another question for you there, JR. Will we have a DB lead the Big 12 in interception?
Absolutely. 100%. I mean, look, you got your pick of the litter. I'm talking about DJ. We talking about Hood. We're talking about Hodge. I mean, any one of those guys. But if I were to pick one, if I were to say one, I'm gonna go with the guy I've been preaching, boasting, bragging about when it comes to the cornerback position specifically. DJ McKinney, man. You look at him, prototypical build for NFL defensive back, man. Long arms, great transition, good hips, plays well in the pass game, in the run game. He's going to have his opportunities plentiful to get his interceptions this year, as well as Colton Hood. But my pick would be DJ McKinney to lead the team or lead the Big 12 in interceptions this year. That'd be my pick.
JR, I think you cooking with Crisco. I will say yes. The only thing I will add is this one here. I just think it might change on who's going to be leading the Big 12 in interception, because what's going to happen is this here. We're going to have somebody who's going to start off hot with quite a few interceptions, 3 or 4 interceptions, start off early. And what you're going to see is they're going to stop throwing to that side. When they start throwing to that side, the other person going to start getting interceptions. So it's going to go back and forth. It's going to be fun. It's going to be some competition going there. And what you also have is this one here. You got teams that really, they're not going to respect CU's backfield. Their backs. They're not going to respect them initially because they thinking Travis ain't back there, we can get him. But that's the advantage. You thinking Travis ain't back there, we can get him. And what you're also going to have this year, you're not going to have that slow start like you did last year. That slow start last year hurt them, in which they didn't get a sack until the 4th game. They're going to start with more pressure this year, and they're going to start with more pressure because they understand their scheme. They understand their roles. They're going to stay in their lanes. And when you stay in your lanes and you get them in 3rd and long, then them big boys can hunt. And when they're hunting, them DBs can get what they always get. Because the thing that they have to do is this one here. When the ball hits your hand, you got to catch it. One thing I can say about Travis on defense, if you threw to Travis and it hit his hands, that's an interception. So that's what you got to see. You can't have the DBs dropping balls because they get it. Ain't no dropping. You got to catch it and go from there. But my answer is yes, and I expect big things from them. And not only one, I see 2. They might not. I'm going to have one that's number 1, and the other one I expect to be 5th in the Big 12, 4th or 5th in the Big 12. Back to you, B-Watch.
All right. Hey, want to say appreciate y'all for participating in the chat so far. I appreciate it. Love y'all for that. You watch Sports Talk with B-Watch. Just in case you don't know, it's JR Boxing in the middle and Uncle Steve on the right. We here every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Want to thank all y'all for tuning in. On tomorrow night, I'm doing a special show. I'm going to be highlighting the CU players that's up for the draft. Not saying they're gonna get drafted. I just want to show them some love. That's Will Shepard, Jimmy Horn Jr. They're gonna do a little presentation like I did the quarterbacks and the wide receivers tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Got a little videos that I'm gonna be showing, and I hope a team or a scout run across and show just in case. You never know. And I'm gonna try to highlight their good points. Shiloh, I got some videos of Shiloh, Travis, Shadur, BJ Green tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, let's get it rolling. Keep it rolling. We'll see you, special team, lead the Big 12 in punt blocks and block punts. Talk to me, JR.
Who the special teams coach? I don't even know who the special teams coach is.
Come on, man. We don't went on the special team coach when they announced the Big Dog.
I can't remember. Who is it?
Coach Pollard, brother. He used to be a head coach in Georgia High School. He was a offensive coordinator down there with and a quarterback coach with Coach Prime down there in Jacksonville State, the white guy, the blonde guy, to be on the whistle.
Jackson State.
Jackson State will be on the whistle with Coach Hart with the pregame show.
Got it. Coach Pollock.
It's just a simple question. It ain't gonna matter who the coach is. It's just a simple question. Yes or no. Will the special team? Little Buck, you want to answer that question?
I mean,
look, all this talking about he don't know. How you gonna be talking about Coach Prime and the Colorado football team in 3 months? This dude been hired 3 months and you don't even know the special team coach. Come on, JR. Here, man.
Is it my turn?
Here, man. Here. You took 5 minutes to go to your turn.
I'm gonna need it for tomorrow. I'll be on it early tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Little Bucket said he ain't no fan. Hey, I got an email on you too, JR. They told me. I said I'm gonna send him that email. I don't know who's sent it. They said JR on another show ain't joining. They said JR on another show be watched. Soon he got off your show, he jumped on another and then don't want to show his face. I said he a grown man, man. He can do what he wants to do.
I don't know, man. Look, I've been hearing Coach Prime for 2 years say special teams ain't really special. So I can't lean out in front and be like, oh, absolutely. We're gonna do the head coach just said it himself several times. Special teams have not been special. And that's across the board for special teams. So my answer to that is no. Hey, if Coach Pollard get them right, I'm all on board. But I've heard it too many times from Coach Prime. The special teams has not been special. Do something to change my mind. That's all I got.
Well, hold on before you go, Steve. You also heard from Coach Prime that press conference. We got to run the ball. We got to run the ball. We got to run the ball. I'm that trying. Hey, I got time tonight. Go ahead, Steve. You know that talking about all his answer was all I heard was Coach Prime. This is and now he gonna come out 2 weeks later. We gonna run the ball. We gotta run it. Man, JR, go to sleep, man, because you're gonna need tomorrow.
Hey. I don't want to interrupt the fun, but with that being said, JR, after the 7-minute mark, I didn't know which direction you was going. But the answer is no, and that's all right, because JR was going, and I'm like, God, dog, JR, just say no. Well, if you fix me some tuna, baby, and the tuna ain't right, then I might just eat it. And if you put some pickle relish in it, and maybe if you put some mayonnaise, because I know he like mayonnaise, because he seemed like one of those kind of dudes that like that mayonnaise. You got your old lady beside you. Hey, he got his old lady beside him. He throwing his hip.
Well, you're here tonight. Steve, you're here tonight.
Hey, my old lady ain't here, so I ain't worried about it. She got the boys at soccer practice, so I can raise Cain tonight. But with that being said, JR, you nailed it. The answer to me is no. Until the players take pride and put special teams as a priority, meaning that it means something to them, it's hard to lead anything until you get those players that when they get an opportunity to get on the field, even if it's special teams, they're going to make plays like Hood did last year. When you saw Hood got on there on special team, he made plays. And that's what you're going to need for the other players. You do a McPherson, you do a Merritt, those linebackers, those edges that might not get a lot of time, but that's the area where they can come in and they can make big plays. So if they come in with that mindset, yeah, they could raise Cain. But if they don't, they won't. Back to you, B. Watts.
Appreciate that answer, big dog. Last question. Now I got two more questions. Next to the last. Will CU quarterback lead the Big 12 in passing this year?
No, he won't. He won't lead the Big 12 in passing. But I think he'll be in the top 5 for sure. I think he'll be around somewhere in the top 5. But I don't think number one. I mean, you look at these Big 12 offenses, man. There's some of these offenses out there that they know how to sling that ball. Little known fact, the quarterback from TCU, even though TCU had a terrible year, I'm talking about terrible year, he was up there. And I'm talking about not just Big 12, he was up there NCAA leading. I want to say he finished like maybe top 4 or something like that. So they got some teams out there in the Big 12 that can sling that ball. The quarterback from TCU comes to mind. So I don't think the quarterback for CU this year will lead the Big 12 in passing. No.
My answer is no. I agree with you. I'm looking at Texas Tech. I'm looking at TCU. I'm looking at a lot of teams out there. I'm even looking at Arizona State. You got teams out there that they're going to be throwing that ball. And with that being said, it's no knock on CU. You don't need to lead anything in Big 12. What you need to do is win. You need to have a team that has all three: offense, defense, and special teams got their stuff together. Great question, though, B. Watts. But my answer is no, and the reason no is you got unproven receivers on our side right now, and it's going to take a little time to gel. So you're going to have like 3 or 4 games where they're trying to gel together where you're not going to have those big numbers. CU is going to run that football. So with a balanced offense, I don't see a chance of that happening. Back to you, B. Watts.
Okay. Hey, y'all watching Sports Talk. Will B. Watts along with JR Boxing and Uncle Steve on a Tuesday night. We come to you every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We appreciate you stopping by to be with us. Last question, guys. Will the Big 12 have at least 2 teams in the college playoff this year?
The way they devalue the Big 12, my answer is no. They don't value the Big 12 the way they value other conferences. So it'll be more so the same. It'll be one team from the Big 12 for sure. And yeah, that they just don't value the Big 12, the brand of Big 12 football compared to other brands of conferences. They just don't. So I got to go with just one.
That's a good question, but it's the easy one for me. The answer is no. And the reason the answer is no is because of this one here. The way they got it set up, not only the way they got it set up, who's running it? Who's running it favors the SEC and the Big Ten. So when you're looking at that, and then you also have, I think the ACC is going to get 2 this year pertaining to it also, because they're going to get 2. You got the SEC going to do their thing. It's just numbers. Until the Big 12 comes and start pounding some teams in those divisions, like Arizona State had that game won against Texas. Those are the kind of wins you need in order for them to get that mindset. But the mindset is this here, B. Watts. I'll put it to you this way. You're going to have 2 Big 12 teams with the record to make it, but it's going to go to politics. And because of politics, they're going to put an SEC team or a Big Ten team in because of the numbers and the ratings, and because of the numbers, rating, and money. They fill more seats. Those teams have 100,000 fans that go to their stadium. Our stadium, 52,000. It's just a different thing. If we don't win it, 52,000 compared to 100,000, different ball game. And that's the reason why. Politics is the only reason why, B. Watts, we're going to have the record. We're going to have 2 teams with the record to make it, but because of politics, I say no. Back to you, B. Watts.
Hey, I appreciate everybody for tuning in to the yes and no question up. Hey, now it's the family time. I'm gonna drop this link. Y'all got 2 minutes. You don't have to, but I just want you can't say never. I never presented this to you to have the opportunity to do it if I can find the link.
Be wise.
Uh-huh.
You can't give people the time it takes you to do stuff.
Yeah, I know, bro. You're right. Look at JR. He like that. Steve, he likes Steve to come out to me. But I got news for you. I got news for you. I probably I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it myself. I thought I was able to get this thing going.
Oh, you couldn't put it in the chat, the link in the chat?
I'm trying to. Go ahead, y'all take on the conversation. Ask JR a question, Steve.
Oh, Mr. JR, I got a question for you, sir. Let's do it this way. If you were, let's put you as being the coach of the Colorado Buffaloes.
Damn, if I knew you were gonna answer that, I wouldn't let shit. I
Well,
knew you gonna
I
answer
got to
that.
ask him. I need to make
Hey, I
JR
knew
the
you were gonna
coach.
do that. Yeah.
JR,
Go ahead.
what changes would you make if you was running the Colorado Buffaloes?
Oh Lord. I wouldn't be coming. I hope you say get rid of B Watt.
What changes would I make if I were head coach of Colorado football? Man, that's a great question, Uncle Steve. I would probably say one of the first changes that I would make would be to establish a balance of play calling, a balance of rotation of players on and off the field. I would want to establish a balance of that. To me, oftentimes, like you said, somebody dropped the ball, we didn't see him for a while, or look, he not practicing good, but we see him get in the game, and then they doing, it looks like amazing things on the field. So I would want to establish like, that balance, to just be like, look, we gonna ride with this player. This our hot hand. This what we doing. We're gonna go with this guy. Hey, it's okay to make a mistake. You still out there. You still in the thick of it. We gonna get you to where we need you to be. So that's what I would want to see, because quite sometimes you see a guy make a mistake and sometimes you just don't see him for a while. And I don't know what that's about, kind of thing, but that was interesting to me to see that with some players.
All right, we got a guest on the panel with us, and his name is Old School. What's up, Old School?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, B-Watch, thank you for letting me in. What's going on, huh? Hey, what's going on, JR Boxer? Hey,
What's going on,
everybody?
School?
Talk to us, my brother.
Hey, yeah, I already know. I'm good with that 2-minute thing. Did hey, I'm gonna do that 2-minute drill. Hey, JR Boxer, I was telling you about my boy, Kid Austin, man. He pulled out there. Him and his pop pulled out of that fight. You understand? They was having out there in Saudi Arabia today. They pulled out. But that's a shame, though. Hey, but I'm saying, hey, B-Watch, man, ain't nothing to worry about with Colorado. You know, that offensive line. If anything, gonna be that offensive line, and that's gonna take a whole lot of prayer and a whole lot of work and a whole lot of money too. But besides that, everything is a go. I think that young quarterback we're gonna be getting, that the young quarterback, not Juju, but the other guy. I think he's gonna come in and do a real good job because he got everything to work with. B-Watch. He was working with the same thing. He was working with his junior year. His senior year, he struggled out there with Liberty. You understand me? Because they was good. Then they lost a lot of people to the NIL thing. But he got some weapons on that offensive side, though. That offensive line is question mark. You dig? But
Right.
Hey,
let me ask you a question, Old School. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Which player on the defensive side you gonna be looking at the most?
Man, that quarterback out of IGM, man, the white guy, the big guy, that guy. But hey, man, they already
Alex McPherson.
McPherson, yeah.
Okay.
They already
Steve gonna ask you a question.
Yep.
Old school.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, tell us what you think the record gonna be for Colorado this coming year.
I would be stupid enough to say 9-3 because they're gonna be just as good as they was last time, but I think they still gonna go that 12-0 thing. I think they really got a problem. You know what I'm saying? They got a problem with that running game. But then that running game is gonna be due to the fact of what's going on with that offensive line, though, because if that offensive line is up and down, you know that running game gonna be up and down too. We don't want to be mindset, we be ridiculous, but yeah, I'm saying 12-0. But I'm telling you, because I think that young boy Liberty. I think that young boy about Liberty is ready to just step in. I think he's tailor-made to step in, like you said.
All right, JR got a question for you. Talk to him, JR. Old school on the mic.
What up, JR boy? JR Box, I'm telling you, boy, I be sticking. Hey, JR Box, it's rough out here in this world, but I be trying to stick to a whole lot of things, though. I be all over the place. What's going on with you?
What's going on, School? Look, my question for you, School, is what you want to see first? You want to see 1,000-yard rusher first, or you want to see our quarterback throw for 3,500 yards first?
1,000-yard rusher, because I know if we get 1,000-yard rusher, goddamn it, we're gonna go 24-0. I'm telling you, they're gonna be trying to find games to give us to, even in the summertime of next year. And wait, hold on, you got 1,000-yard rusher, and look here, we got 1,000-yard rusher. I'm goddamn, we gonna be winning a whole lot of games. Because look here, Coach Prime will not stop and sit up there and let somebody sit up there and try to run 1,000, try to even do that, bro.
All right, old school, the 2 minutes up. Old school, I gotta go.
Unless everything is going well. Matter of fact,
Appreciate it,
let's
old
get
school.
1,000-yard rusher. We might as well get
Hit the button. Hit the button.
Right,
Appreciate it, old school.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Hey, we want to thank old school for being the mayor to come up here. He did a good job, man. That was my first time. We let somebody on the panel come up and talk. He did a good job. He didn't say nothing bad. That's what I expect from him. Man, he's a true champion. We appreciate coming up and talking to us. Can we get a female? To jump on, say what they got to say? You ain't got to show your face. Just jump on and say what you got to say. But in the meantime, just in case you don't have to, we just ask. JR, when we look at the defensive side of the ball, right? When we look at the defensive side of the ball, like I asked old school, which player you expecting to have a dominant year in 2025? Even though we haven't seen some of them yet and all that, just which player you'll be looking for to have that?
The player I'll be looking to have a dominant year, man, it got to be one of them guys on the defensive line, man. I'm looking at a guy like Keaton Wade to have a dominant year. The way he started the year injured, got his body right, got his mind right mentally midway through the year, and finished the year so strong to lead the team in sacks, man. To me, a guy like Keaton Wade, that's the true test of a player, man. Because he could have been down and out. Like, man, I'm injured, man. These guys getting off, man. Everybody doing their thing, but I'm not. But he kept his head down. He kept working, kept getting his body right. Then when he got in the game, man, it was instant impact, man. So I expect Keaton Wade, man, to have another dominant year.
B-Watch, see, this is a tricky question. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Are you
before you go, Steve? How long you go to study? Hey, Mr. Williams, I see you back there. I'm gonna get you as soon as I get through with that question. We're gonna bring you up. Talk to us, brother.
Ask your question again.
Which player on the defensive side of the ball, just give me one player, you are expecting to have a dominant performance in 2025, even though we haven't seen everybody yet?
I have to go with Arden Walk. I'm gonna go with Arden.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Arden, and to me, it's gonna be between Arden and McCoy. Those are my ones because I'm going on past performances. They're past performances, and they're gonna get. And I think this year they're gonna get even more opportunities to be on that field. And if they stay healthy, because of the other side. Even if you have Wade on the other side that's causing havoc, it's going to help the other person. They're going to feed off each other. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an edge to be dominant, and they're not going to be dominant the way Hodge is going to be dominant. Hodge is going to be dominant because he's going to take care of that slot, and he's going to make a whole lot of plays. But I'm talking about dominant in game-changing plays. I'm going to see it from the edges. Game-changing plays, the edges are going to make that. If you're saying dominant, that meaning that they're going to cancel out their player, that might be Hodge, because Hodge is going to cancel his player out. They're going to make plays on him. You're going to go, and people are going to come later. Oh, he got beat. Whoop the freaking do. You're going to have 65 plays. You're going to get beat. It's called football. They don't go out there and say, I'm going to let you beat me every time and you're going to win. It don't work like that. Only works like that in the White House. Right here, you on that football field, you're going to have to do some stuff. So with that being said, I threw mine out there, and it's back to you, B. Watts.
Okay, all right, that's good. I agree with it. Matter of fact, yeah, that's the person I was thinking about. Him and Hood. Yeah, you're right on. That's the person I was looking at. All right, got another guest backstage. That's Mr. Willie Williams. But before he come up, hey, don't forget to tune in tomorrow night with me at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm just going to highlight some players that are up for the NFL draft, like Jimmy Horn Jr., Will Shepard, LaJonte, Travis Hunter, BJ Green, 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Hey,
All right.
B. Watts.
Talk
B.
to
Watts. You're gonna. Could Miss Selma Johnson just come on here and just say hello to us?
Actually,
Miss
I don't make
Johnson.
my announcement. I can't make nobody come. Maybe y'all can
No,
do.
I'm asking. I'm
Yeah.
saying Miss Johnson. You
I
don't
asked
have
for a
to.
female, but did anybody come up?
And Miss Philly Smith. Now I know you give orders around. Now would you please, with the real Slim Shady, please just say hello to us. We love your comment. You don't have to ask a question. With one of y'all beautiful women, please just say hello. That's all we ask. Because
I'll
I'm
make way
tired of
for
these
the
hard
ladies. I
legs.
have no
I'm
problem with
tired of
that.
these
I'll make
hard
way
legs.
for the ladies.
Ain't nothing wrong with them, but I don't want to hear their voice. What I like here is soft voices, not them. But back to you, B. Watts.
All right, we got a guest on stage name. What's up, Willie Williams? What's going on, my brother?
Hey man, this is the tennis channel, Willie Williams. How you guys doing?
Hey, I'm doing great, man.
Can
Is
you
there a
guys
question
hear
you
me?
want to ask? Statement you want to make?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Good.
You got anything you want to say?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I know I've just been enjoying the show, guys. I just been doing a lot. I've been doing a lot of listening and everything. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of listening to the show and everything. Enjoy you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Like the guests and stuff you have on there. Love the question. Appreciate you guys having me on. What question? I mean, what was the question again?
What's your expectation of Colorado? What you think their record gonna be this year?
B. Watts, send the link to
That's a
Philip
good
Smith.
one, man. That's a good one. I okay. Last year I was right on. Last year I said 9-2. I said 9-2, or I said 10-2, or 9-3, and I was pretty much right on. So with the team that we have coming in this year, I've been checking everybody out. We still not there yet, but I'm looking for them to go. I'm looking for 10-2. I'm gonna say
Okay.
10-2
Okay.
with a championship.
Okay, I appreciate that. Name one of your favorite players on the team this year.
Oh, brother, I just got one. I know we miss. Oh yeah, I, I know everybody missing. The quarterback and all the other guys. I got a favorite this year.
Okay.
Forgetting about the past and pressing on to the forward, to what's before me. I'm gonna go with Salter. I like his attitude. I saw the interview with him and everything, with his parents and stuff. That boy's a dog, man. That's a boy. He's a dog. I mean, Juju gonna have a challenge. Juju gonna have a challenge, and I'm gonna go with him this year.
All right, we appreciate you for joining the show. We got another visitor backstage. Appreciate you for everything and appreciate your support.
All right, brother. Thank you. Appreciate you guys having me.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you for letting us hear your voice. All right. What we'll do now, I don't see it. I dropped the link. I will drop the link for Miss Smith. So we'll wait on. But keep the conversation going, JR. When we look at the Big 12, right? I think it's on our schedule. When I looked at our schedule, well, it's about 4 to 5 teams that we really gonna have to look out for. That first game of the year is gonna be Georgia Tech. The second team that I'm looking at, boy, I'm telling you, I looked at the highlight last night, man, and at work today. Man, Iowa State. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on them, man. Don't sleep on Iowa State. BYU, they bringing them old 30 years old back and go up against 17 years old. And another team on that schedule, I'm telling you now, this the scary game to me. It ain't because of the players, it's because of the coach. When I look at West Virginia, Rodriguez, he been there before. He's a offensive mind genius. I'm not saying he a better coach than Coach Prime, but he called plays better than Pat Sherman. And if Steve mess around and ask that question again tonight like he did last week, oh, my answer be yeah. I said that last. After I looked at the talent, I told him, boy, I told him last night, JR, you heard me. Steve better not ask that question. They go 0-2 this year. Oh, yeah, you asked me that tonight. And I'm alcohol free tonight. You asked me that tonight when after I saw them videos of Cam Mike and them. Yeah, but I'm saying Rodriguez, and I did a little bit more research. I see him in Phillips. I'm gonna bring you up. He brought Rodriguez of West Virginia. Listen to me, chat. He brought back his quarterback as the offensive coordinator or the quarterback coach. Now Rodriguez gonna be the offensive coordinator. Y'all remember that quarterback not by the name of Pat White? I guess I'm the old one. Boy, that boy used to deal, boy. You hear me? Pat White, another case off. Boy, he used to deal, but he coming back as a coach. So let me bring them Phillies up. Boss lady. Hello? Miss Phillips. She can't hear. Hello? Say something, Steve. She might hear you.
Ms. Smith, would you please let us hear you talk and say hello to the fellas?
I guess you got it on mute. I don't pull it up.
You pulled up?
Yeah,
I don't see it. Okay, I don't know what you got on the screen. I don't see anything.
Nah, they don't want to show their face. They ain't got to show their face. They just want to talk.
No, I know, but you normally would see something, a blank face or something.
Yeah, she down at the bottom.
There you go. Okay.
I don't add her to the stage. I think she got it on mute. She got to take it off mute.
Is she what? Is she okay?
Waiting on you, Miss Smith. Somebody type in the chat, Miss Smith, to take it off mute.
She might have earbuds in or something like that.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's something. You got earbuds. If she's around, family or something, she's just listening in. She be listening to her earbuds, and then you try to speak live, and your
it's
earbuds
not going to happen.
May not be connected, so it could be that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to say.
Okay.
Maybe I can type something in here.
But
she said she'll try again.
Watch, you got something with that Rich Rod, man.
I'm serious. I looked at it, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm saying he gonna be a dangerous man. I don't know what kind of talent he got. I don't know. I'm just looking here, coaching Billy. I remember this dude. This dude just coming north and just run circles around folks, man, with his offensive genius. And another thing I looked at on my lunch break, right? Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me on this, chat. Hear me on this. Texas Tech spent the most money on transfer portal players than anybody in the country other than Texas.
Yeah.
Now, where they got the money? Where they got the money? Oh, y'all already know Patrick Mahomes. That's his school.
Patty himself.
He wrote the check. That's another team.
Yeah, that's probably what Alan GH. That's probably what it is if she's doing both.
Miss Smith, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Miss Smith?
I hear you guys, but you can't. Can you hear me?
We can.
Yeah, we hear you now. We hear you now, Miss Smith. How you doing?
Oh, hey guys. I didn't want to get on because I'm hoarse, but it's okay.
Oh man, you raising hell at home too, like you raising that chat? God, no.
No. Hey, B-Watts. Hey,
what's going on, my girl?
Uncle Steve.
Hey, young lady, how you doing?
Hey, chat. Hey, we got Miss Smith on. Y'all give her a shout out. She's sick, but hey, she here for us. You're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart.
JR, I'm proud of you tonight because I didn't have to say don't start your best tonight. So I'm proud of you tonight.
Get on it, Miss Smith. Miss Smith.
Huh?
Are you still planning on going to the August the 30th game at Georgia Tech?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hopefully my sister will be able to come too. She's fighting breast cancer right now. So
wow.
But I have my plans to be at the game.
Awesome.
Okay. The person on the defensive side, I asked Steve and JR, which person you looking for to have a good year on the defensive side for Colorado?
For me, it's Colt. I love Colton.
Colton Hood?
And I feel like I didn't get to see enough of him last year.
Right.
So I really want to see more of him this year.
Okay. Steve, you got a question for Miss Smith?
Miss Smith, my question to you is this here. What made you start following Colorado football team?
Well, I've always been a Deion Sanders fan. So I followed him when he took over Jackson State. So I just followed him here. See, I'm not tied to Colorado. I'm tied to Coach Prime. So if he leave, I'm leaving too.
Hey, I'm with you. I'll be right with you. I'll be right with you. JR, you got a question for Miss Smith?
No, I just want to say thank you for the support. Always having my back in the chat. Appreciate it. So
having your back. She be on you. She ain't got your back.
Because I do be having his back.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you about Miss Smith. Miss Smith will turn on you now.
No.
Hey, I'm in hell right now. I ain't in hell, so I'm finna say this. The hell is you want?
I won't do that.
There you is. Look, Miss Smith. Miss Smith, I need you to do one thing before you go. I'm finna let you go. I don't want to get your voice right. Check this out. Give the chat a question, and we're gonna hear what they say, and we're gonna post it up.
Okay, so my question to the chat is, where do you guys see us record-wise with everything we have? Do you feel like we're going to win more so with our defense or our offense, or a combination of them both?
Steve, repeat that for the chat so they can understand what you're saying. That's your horse. While I go through the
she's asking where do these wonderful people out there in podcast land see us as the Colorado Buffaloes as far as record wise, and she also wants to know how, in order to get that record, what combination is going to be used? Is it going to be the offense or is it going to be the defense?
Good question. Good question, Miss Smith. Miss Smith, we're gonna let you go, and we appreciate you for jumping up here. A1 Sports says they're gonna be defense side 10-2. You hear me, Miss Smith? Oh, she gone. Okay. But hey, we want to thank everybody for participating. Just want y'all to know that that's just a one-time thing. We might do it again. But yeah. Want to thank these guys for giving up their time to share the stage with you all. Chad say 11-1 offense. Tennis Challenge says 10-2 with a championship on the D side. Appreciate y'all for that. You know, Lil Bucky, he always got to go. He go off the map. Lil Bucky don't care. He don't care what you answer. He got his own show in the chat. Lil Bucky got his own show. New scheme. All right, Steve. I'm gonna throw that question back at you. We go 0-2, Steve. If we go 0-2, JR said, don't ask that. JR said, JR said, don't do this one. Steve, we go 0-2. What you do with the offensive coordinator?
If we go 0-2, I got a little Vince McMahon for him. You're fired.
Hey, I thought I had a chance to get Tuesday night on TV. Why? It's gonna be hard to get on TV with JR and Steve. They got it got to be paid for food, boy. Steve. Look here, we got the draft coming up, Steve. We got the draft. JR went off. All right, we got the draft coming up, right?
Yes,
we know
sir.
Shador got 15 more minutes, 10 more minutes. Got Shador. We got Travis, Shiloh, Jimmy, Will Shepard, LeJohntay. How many players you expect to hear their name called on the NFL draft day, and where would you like for Travis and Shador to go?
I'm gonna go with 5 and a possible.
Okay.
That's gonna hear their name. To me, let me tell people like this here. They need to go where God wants them to go. And that's to the right team. Everybody trying to say they need to go 1 or they need to go. It doesn't make a difference. Ask Brock Purdy what it means to go the last person in the draft and look at him right now. So it all goes with this one here. They need to go to the team that's going to utilize them and that's going to focus on them and make them a priority for their organization in order to be successful. And the reason I'm saying that is this, B. Watts. If you get Travis Hunter, don't go in there and telling that man he can't play number 1 side of the doggone field. You're wasting talent. I'm not saying he should play both sides all the time like Coach Prime did. No, I'm not saying that. But I do think you can do it smartly where you can design plays where he can come in and play on the defensive side. And if it's me, if I'm talking to Travis, and if I was his business with him or ear, you're doing offense. They're making $30 million. They're not getting those hits like they did in the old days. You can play a couple plays on defense, and listen to what I'm saying. He does not need to play a lot of on both sides. You don't have your first contract yet. Your first and big contract is your second. The one you're going to get initially, that ain't no money. You don't make your money until you get your second contract. Don't take up all them hits and get beat up, and then they don't want to pay you like they do running backs, because that's what they do to running backs. Let them get beat up and all that stuff, and then don't want to pay him. So you need to go in there and just do a few plays, show them that you can do it, and then when it comes time for that big contract, then you force them, because I do both of these, you got to pay me. But you won't be beat up. That's the first thing. And the second thing for 2 is this one here. 2 needs to go to an offensive coordinator that understands and has offensive minded. He does not need to go to a defensive coach, because a lot of those defensive coaches do not value their quarterbacks and put all of their resources on the offensive side. And if you don't do that, you're going to hurt him. So that's what I got to say, B. Watts. But I see 5 and a possible. And for 2 and 12, they need to go to places that are going to utilize them the appropriate way. Back to you, B. Watts.
All right, JR. I never get a chance to talk to you about the Super Bowl performance, and think I saw you out there. I thought it was Sam. They told me it was Sam, but I said no, that's JR dressed up like that in that red, white, and blue. That's they said no, Dad. She said no, Dad. That's That's Sam the actor. I said, hell, I gotta act on Tuesday night too. Look like JR to me. Hey, hey, Steve. I said, shit. I said, my actor just as good as the Super Bowl. You must ain't seen Tuesday night. Then this, hey, then this dude here came out talking about some mustard. I said, damn, they go JR again. Here you go, Steve.
Did you say somebody gotta do it, got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Hey, Steve, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, get JR off.
Turn his phone off, turn his phone off, turn the tweet off, turn the tweet off.
Mustard, that no, JR.
I'm the glue that hold us together.
Got Steve. I gotta let Steve go, man. They don't got in. They found done got in. So man, I appreciate y'all, bro, man. Y'all FD said I saw it too.
Hey, B Watts. Hey, B Watts. I got somebody who want to tell the people out there in podcast, man, what they supposed to do right now. What they supposed to do?
Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you tomorrow on our next video.
Thank you, young fella.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Steve got a chat, what? Steve got a chat, what? That's all right, now, big dog. I appreciate y'all, man. Fellas, just want to say I appreciate y'all, man, on Tuesday nights, man. Y'all don't have to do it. Y'all don't get paid. You don't ask for nothing. I just ask. I'm just glad y'all here to chop it up with me, try to take this broadcast to wherever God wants to go. And I just being honest and say, hey, it wouldn't be a show without you all. And also Coach Dre over there on Sunday night with me, Greg on Thursday. Man, y'all been a blessing to me and my family. Just want to say I appreciate your love, y'all brothers, man. You know, just like real brothers to me. Appreciate Miss Phillips and Miss Selma Johnson always rocking with me. FD, Tim, Allen. I hate calling names because I forget one. Somebody else I didn't get their name, but I just want to appreciate JJ. Who else I'm missing? Mustang Crazy, them regular one, Little Bucket, Maria S. Jeanette Fox. She always emailing me, say I'm at work, but I watched the rerun. Be watched, she did good. Appreciate it tonight, old school. Chase, appreciate you. Tennis Channel, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. JR, give us your last word, man.
Hey, it's always good, man, chopping it up with y'all, man. Same thing in the chat. B Watts been going crazy in the chat, y'all. Don't y'all believe nothing else. It ain't me, it's B Watts. And Uncle Steve knows. But it's all good, man. It's all love, man. I appreciate y'all, B Watts. I appreciate you, Uncle Steve. Appreciate you. Hey, it started well and it's still going well. And it's just going up and up and up and up and up. So, man, y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, man. Thank y'all for being engaged in the chat, man. And again, B Watts, thank you for facilitating and putting this masterpiece together every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Monday, every Friday, Saturday, and especially on Sundays. So I appreciate you, B Watts. And love the growth of the channel, man. I really do.
B Watch, you got that protector down there, boy. Coach Dre don't play, and we don't either. Y'all
Hey,
stop that.
him and this business up. Boy, no boy. Hey, if I had some money, I'd give it to him, boy. They don't play, boy. But they come. Coach Dre don't come, but don't come on here with that foolishness. I missed something. I don't know what he said, but that Coach Dre ain't playing down there in that chat now.
What he said. It don't make no. It doesn't matter what he said.
I want the truth.
The whole truth. Nothing but the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
They can't handle it.
Did you call that? Did you call that? You damn right I called it. That's the new strength conditioning coach. Coach Brown. Somebody gonna call a timeout. Coach Brown said, "Who called that timeout? Did you call that timeout? And you just a strength condition? You damn right I called that timeout." Hey,
you something else.
hey, Steve, before we go to Steve, before you get your last word, you thought I was
Okay.
lying then.
With all the wonderful people out there in podcast
Steve,
land, we're gonna say
hey, Steve,
yes, sir.
before you go, you really thought I was lying then. That was JR at that Super Bowl at Sam.
He was Uncle. He was Uncle. He was Uncle
He
JR.
was, hey, then then he
You need to
said,
stop, man.
he told Kendrick Lamar, do you really know what's going on? Do you really know how to finish it? Do you? Then JR popped out with what you call, here you go.
You say, somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Turn his TV off, Steve. Turn his TV off. Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, JR better turn his phone off, because them kids gonna wear that. Hey, them kids gonna wear that tail out tomorrow, boy. Sweetheart, could you please come home? The kids, they're acting a little different here, baby. They're acting different. Could you please come home? I need your assistance. I'm having issues here. I can't concentrate. Can't focus.
Daddy,
Can't
it's
focus.
cold. Go outside. Get
Man,
out
it's
the
cold.
house. It's cold. Get
It's
out.
freezing.
Hey, Steve. Hey, we probably have to send Coach Dre out there. Help him out. Hey, bring your whistle, Coach Dre. Hey, pull the time out, boy. Girl, go sit down.
Outside. Go play.
Hey, he need to go to the Dallas Mavericks basketball game and ask why. How do you get caskets at a basketball arena? I've never seen that. I thought that was the Undertaker. He brought his casket. They had a casket match or something. I didn't know. I thought it was WWE. WWE went there or something.
I can't speak for people in Dallas. I'm a Houstonian. I don't know what they doing up in them parts, but we good at the
You a
Rockets,
Houstonian?
baby. I'm a Houstonian.
Are you a Houston?
H-time. I don't know what they do in Dallas. I'm a Houstonian.
Well, I know what they do in Houston.
Yeah.
They got the best. They got the best wings. They got the best wings in the country in Houston.
What
you know what I mean?
They ain't in no strip club. Anybody got? Hey, they must be in the strip club.
Can't go. JR can't go. He just barely can talk. Hey, B Watts, he just barely can talk on the thing. I said mayonnaise, and he like, he started breaking out in hives. Don't say nothing.
I can't do no mayonnaise. No.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
Hey, you don't put mayonnaise on it. We ain't do it.
Oh no. He like his women mayonnaise.
Oh,
no.
What color is mayonnaise?
I like my queens dark, like Hennessy, baby. I can't.
Well, when you go to that club and buy them wings, they don't be that color.
Oh no, I get mine double fried.
Hey, the ones who dance and they double fried.
Mine twice.
Hey, we want to thank everybody once again for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Miss Phyllis, tonight. Appreciate you, Willie, tonight. And we're finna turn it over to Steve, give his last word. And I don't want to hold him, but I appreciate y'all, fellas, too.
Okay. With people out there in podcast land, we want to thank you. B Watts, what you have here is special. You have some really good fans out there that really support you. We appreciate them because they could have been anywhere, man. There's so many different things you could be doing right now. Y'all took the wonderful time out and just say hello to us. Thank you so much. In the future, I think, B Watts, you do those 2-minute things. They do need to come up and say hello and voice their opinions on certain things because it's all about them. It ain't got nothing to, we'll just be here just talking like we do a chat with each other, but with them, it makes it a show. So thank you for being so awesome. Thank you for being so great. Coach Dre, thank you for being the bouncer out there on that podcast, there on the chat line right there. And we're going to say, please continue to support B Watts because that brother trying to do something. And we're going to, we'll help him out as much as we can. But like he said, I don't get paid and I'm getting off this and I'm going to go do something that start with an L. So y'all have a good day. It's always nice. Drink your ice and I'll go from there.
He said start with an L. Yeah, start with an L.
I just want to tell everybody, you know, we get a lot of flack about me being in the portal and all right now. We've got 3 freshmen on offense that's contributing. We got Jordan Seaton, Michael Welch, and Draylon Miller. So don't let anybody out there tell you we're not recruiting high school players. We're recruiting elite high school players to come here because we're looking for guys that can play immediately. We're not looking for guys to come here in red shirt and sit on the bench and play. We're looking for guys to come here and play now.
There's no really drop off in our receiver room. Like the guys we had last year, everybody knows. The Tay, Will, Trav, LeJontay, and the freshmen we got now, you can just tell like they came in ready to play, really some big time guys. So, and for me, my role, I feel like I got to step up into that leader role. Being that this is my 3rd year, coming off an injury. So I just got to teach the young boys like how everything goes here, you know, what to expect and what to do, you know, coming from their point of view from a freshman point. So for me, I'll just say continue as that leader role for me. So stepping up in a bigger role this year and taking over.
Wizard.